Okay, hello. Really quick because I realized that I'm in a really good. Normally, it's rare that there's a workflow that's like shareable, just because most workflows are messy. But I am on. This is Streetlight, and this is just how it is this morning. So this is my workflow. So we got some things. We got some LLM generated HTML waiting for us. And one thing is this workflow happened entirely within the harness, which is that if we go to provenance, we can see that. Oh, okay. This it didn't it created a new node instead of updating the existing node, which is okay. Which is okay. So there actually isn't much in provenance. We can also go to X-ray while we're here. This is going to take a second because it's actually computing it live. We're not saving anything. So this tells us, wow, a lot happened, right? 60 bash calls. This is like that. I think you should leave sketch, like 55 burgers, 55 hard, 60 bash calls, 16 reads, 14 agent calls, 5 writes, 2 skills, 1 task create, 1 edit. um, oh, and it found 2 bugs. It created 2 stub nodes. The stub nodes is the system finding something that's wrong and not and just highlighting it for future what's the word for future investigation or triaging. So yeah, 500,000 tokens. It wrote a novel, in a sense. All right, back to Node. But anyways, this is all to say that I used to have it where I did a thing that is very easy to do with the LLM systems, which is I overbuilt. I built a complicated thing where anyone could interact with it, and then I thought to myself, that's more complexity than I want to deal with. So now there used to be people used to be able to do a subset of these things that I can do, and no more. Now the public, this is a deployed website, is just read only, and we're just keeping it simple. But it's telling me it did that, um, and it didn't touch that, and it touched that. So now I am going to thumbs up, and the show me queue is going to go down 1, and the thumbs up queue goes up 1. This is a proposal. So this is me. All of this is also, let me move this. Let me move myself here. That's better. All of this stuff is, what was I saying? Oh, there's an enum system of proposed versus this is proposed. Okay, so this is going to be proposing some. This is a note. Note. So there's different. This is kind of telling me that I asked for something, and it, just like you would do with Claude Code, you could do this all synchronously. I'm doing it more asynchronously. I don't know what's better, but this is a proposal to create an observation node, which is basically just saying that, like, sometimes I'm using this system literally just to. I'm honestly using it for like the thought of, like, just anytime, like, some people do this with, like, journaling systems, just like any sort of thought they have, jot it down. So I'm using this system kind of for that, and what's happening is sometimes I'm like writing down a quick note that says, like, I have too many windows open in my monitors, and then what I get back is like a 500 word essay on that's just like restating, like, Jake has a lot of window. Like, you just end up with the lorem ipsum of LLM generation. So this is me trying to create a skill that will have a template. This is the code that it's literally going. This is the skill. this is the template that's going to make that kind of node, which looks fine to me. I guess we can read the skill real quick. This is a little long. Yeah, this is definitely a little long. So this is a note. Yeah, that looks fine. This is long though. Scaffold and observation note. Quote the input verbatim link. That's too long. Okay. So description of skill is too long. 30-word max. Just describing when to invoke. Invoke when there is no stated or implicit except criteria, and it's really just, and it's just an observation being made to be logged, being made. Yeah, okay. All right. So now, and so, yeah, I'm not gonna, so now I'm gonna add a comment, and we're gonna see the, I'm pointing, but you can't see. We're gonna see the comment queue go increment. I also have been doodling around on the keyboard recently, and I'd always done this, like quickly record a chord progression. But now it makes a note of it, which is actually kind of nice, and it'll like show the progression. But it had the player, and the player I couldn't scrub, so I basically said I want a scrubbing player, and that's, if it gets it wrong, I don't really care. So I'm just gonna say, do it AC. It all exists, and but it probably, I bet it might have made the skill description too long, like it did on the other one. Oh no, that's great. That's great. Just a very short thing there. Description. That's okay. No, oh, it's a little long. The skill description is a little long. I'm hyper focused on skill descriptions because those are going to those are the skill isn't in the context every time, but the skill description is in the context every time. It all exists, and there's a demo, there's an example, and you update one previous node to use the new format. So I can see an example. AC is a done node telling me work happened.